Welcome to Nubian Queen Talk. I'm your host, Queen Yolanda Mitchell, and our guest today is Queen Kaylin Allen.
Hello.
And Queen Tina Gandhi. Our topic of discussion is, what do you look for in a man? Y'all know that's a good topic right there. The topic is what you look for in a man, whether it's dating in a relationship, what you want this man to be while you're married, or just period, just what do you look for in a man. Now, so since we are women, we are queens, we're definitely talking about what we're looking for in a man for a relationship. We're talking about a Boaz here. So I'm going to start with Queen Kaylin Allen. I know I was going to start, but I'm going to start with her since she's the one that's been married the longest. So she's been married the longest. So we're gonna start with Queen Kaylin Allen. When you first got in your relationship, and maybe I should ask you right now where you are instead of where you were when you first started looking for a man, and then maybe we can double back, or maybe you can input some of that in some kind of way. What you was looking for when you were younger, and then versus where you at right now. What, just give us some ideas about what you're looking for in a man, or maybe what we should be looking for. Maybe that could be a good answer too. A good question. What should we be looking for in a man? Queen Kaylin.
I say, what you want to know what I was looking for? What is that? What you're asking? Are you asking what I was looking for?
But
when I first got in my relationship.
Okay, when you first got in your relationship, when you were younger, what were you looking for in a man back then?
Okay, back then I was looking for someone to love me for me, someone that was gonna help me raise my children, and that was it. I wasn't looking for anybody with a bunch of money, anybody, just somebody, that could, I could grow with.
That you could grow with,
and that could help me, raise my kids, and that's pretty much it. I wasn't looking for a lot.
Right.
Because you have to be careful looking for certain things in a man.
Right.
Because when you get with a man and he's got a bunch of money, and he's an entrepreneur, a lot of things come with that.
Right.
That you're not asking for or looking for.
Right.
You got to deal with them traveling all the time, and with that come other women.
Right.
Groupies and all this kind of stuff, and then you getting phone calls about somebody being pregnant by your husband.
Or, my goodness.
Somebody just jigging at you, being disrespectful.
Right.
So you have to be real careful with that. So what I was looking for, just somebody that I could, that loved me and that I could love and that could help, raise my kids and love my kids.
That's good. Well, I was a bit much. So I was looking for, I don't know, superficial. I don't know what I was looking for in a man. Matter of fact, since I didn't know myself, I didn't know what to look for in a man. So at the time when I was younger, I was looking for somebody that I could talk to, somebody that would listen, somebody that did have some money, somebody that would give me some attention, make me feel special, because I didn't feel special. And then as I got older, I wanted him to have a job. I wanted him to be able to put up with me and my foolishness and my insecurities, and I wanted him to make me feel safe. I wanted him to tell me that I was beautiful, and all those things that Daddy should have told me. And as I've gotten older, quality time is important. Quality time is important. Yes. Like you can make that money. I want you to make some money because you got to pay bills.
There you go.
You gotta be able to pay the bills. But my thing was, I just wanted somebody right now. I just want someone to just give me that quality time, attention, love, affection. I like to cuddle. We don't have to do anything big and stuff like that. When you're doing things, and sometimes finances don't permit you to go off to these lavish vacations. You can cook at home, go out to eat a little, little restaurant here and there, maybe to the movies. And y'all know when you go to the movies, y'all want him to open the door for you, get your stuff, carry your bags, and, carry your luggage in, and, give you attention, maybe kiss you in now and then, put his arms around you and stuff. And I look for that. I look for that, and I love that. I love that what they call open display.
Yeah.
Help my hair, my goodness. Open display of affection. You know, so I love that. I am very feely touchy. So I would like that, you know, because that is, you know, my love language is cuddling, open display of affection. I'm not talking about slobbing somebody down. I'm talking about, you know, like a little pet here and there, gazing in his eyes, and he better gaze back. Yeah. And, you know, tell me that he loves me. And we don't have to go places together all the time, just as long as we plan in now and then to go somewhere from time to time. So that was one of the things I look for, you know, in a man.
Well, well, starting out with me and my husband, we did that. Walking, holding hands, and all that.
Oh yeah,
stuff.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
holding hands and all that stuff.
We walked down the road, everybody see us hand in hand.
Right.
Like, but it just came natural though. I ain't asked him to do that. We just did.
Can I have a glass? Can I have some wine, please?
It just did. He just did that. It just came natural, you know. But the longer you're together, that get old and it go away. So listen, we've been married for 22 years.
But now, I'm glad you said that. So we're gonna get you, Queen Tina. Hold on, just hold on.
Because I'm ready.
Right, go ahead. Okay, but listen, you said something key. You said that when we first got started, we held hands and stuff. So don't we know that the same thing that you did when you first got in that relationship should be the thing that you should continue doing. You have to maintain that.
That's right.
Kings and queens, remember that you have to maintain that relationship. You can't be in a relationship when you got with that woman, got with that man, you could clean, wore your lingerie. I'm sure we're adults here, but I'm just saying, you know, you got dressed up, you fixed your face up, you did your hair, you know, things like that when you went on dates and stuff, you know. And then when you get in that relationship, you get complacent, gain weight.
Tell me about it.
You don't do your hair, you walk around with I don't even think you walk around rollers anymore. What we do?
Listen, when you get a certain age, you gonna gain.
Start spreading. You know, you don't want to go. You don't want to go anywhere. You want to sit right in the house. You know, the same things, the same spark, the same excitement that you had when you first got in a relationship. You have to maintain that. And when you kind of forget it, you know, you say, "Well, we don't do this anymore." You know, start back. You know what I'm saying? Start back doing it. Start back dating again. That's a lot of our problems in marriages. We stop dating. We don't date no more.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying? Like, you open the door for me. You made me feel special. You know, and now since I'm home and, you know, the house made me feel like you got me, you know, and maybe I'm walking around with my hair nappy and stuff. I don't know what I'm looking like, you know. But when I put on my clothes, I'm going to bring the pain. So when I want you to treat me like that, I want you to continue doing the same things that we did when we first got started in the relationship. I want to feel special. I want you to talk to me. I want us to have conversations. I want us to lay in the bed and just look at each other, you know, and face to face and just talk and just have long conversations and go to sleep and cuddle all night. Maybe.
Maybe.
So maybe. So we got to keep, you know, we have to keep that up. We have to keep that fire going. Keep that, you know, and get up early in the morning and making breakfast for him.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, right, you know, just get up and just start you know, just because maybe meet her, you know, she has a job, he has a job. If you can meet them at lunch break at work, you know, bring them something to eat or eat with them, you know, if it's possible. If not, just leave a note in their lunch bag and say, I love you, you know, little things like that, you know, like, or text them, y'all just thinking of you. Like the stuff we did when
I used to do that. I used to buy something cards just about every day when we first, you know,
but we just
first beginning of our marriage, I would get cards, just nice cards. I love cards just because.
Just because.
You know, I used to get flowers. I don't know how many times it's been. I got some.
You know.
It's been a minute since I got some.
You know, that's the flowers, you know. They continue doing it because we stopped doing it.
Except on holidays. You know I want it more than Valentine's Day because that, to me now, the older you get, Queen Tina, once you get married, let me tell you this.
Well, I've been married, darling.
Well, when you get married,
okay.
And,
you was married.
Yes, ma'am. It's my turn to speak, yes.
Okay,
go ahead. Because, ladies, I want to keep it real.
Keep it real. That's what we like.
Okay, when we first started dating, you know, we really don't think about the things that we want at that time.
That's right. You're right.
We're just dating. Just to have somebody just say we have someone.
Right.
Someone that, you know, connects to come spend
Yes.
the night. You know,
Right.
we're young, so we're not thinking about all that we're thinking about now.
Gotcha. We're thinking about now. Right.
So the older we get, you know, we look for consistency, you know.
Oh, yes,
You gotta be
consistency.
consistent.
Come on now, queen.
Ain't hard to get the word out, but you know what I'm talking
Right, I know what you're talking about. I know.
Yeah, loyalty.
Loyalty,
Yes,
right.
yes. Number
Come on
one.
now.
Faithfulness, you know, spending
my,
time.
Yeah.
Come on.
You know, the
My
same
goodness.
things that you did
Right.
to get me,
You
you got
come
to
on.
continue doing.
To continue it.
Right.
Loyalty, commitment, faithfulness,
Yes.
honesty.
Yes.
You know, trust. You know, we got to keep that stuff. Got to stay in there. I'm gonna tell the truth.
And it's the same thing for a man as well. He wants
That's right.
those things too.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah. And what you give out is what you expect.
Right.
That's
What
you're
expect
right.
to
You're
get
not
back.
giving it out,
Right.
don't expect it.
Oh, right. Yeah, because if you, let's say, for instance, if I am a person like open display of affection, if I'm really touchy,
Right.
I want my man to be really touchy because
Yeah.
that's my love language.
Yeah.
So if his love language is like adoration, you know, affirmation, he wants to be, you know, talk about how good of a job he did and stuff like that. And oh, you're so handsome. I love the way you smell. Or you did a good job. I love when you fixed this. And you know, we stopped doing that kind of stuff. Now when they fix it, thank you. We be that you.
But you have to
I'm just
continue.
saying, we have to continue that. I like the way you fixed it. Now you did a good job
Yes,
on that,
you
baby.
did.
Baby, that was jammed up, honey. That was like you got to blow their head up because then maybe that's their love language, and you
That's
know,
right.
and how you know when someone is someone's love language by doing it, and when you start doing it, and you realize they start doing more. The more you compliment them and give them affirmation, and the more you say, "Baby, you did a good job," and they start doing more, that is maybe part of their love language. What is my husband's love language? His love language is affirmation. He loves to, you know, be told, "Oh, you did such a wonderful job.
Oh, wow.
You did good." He loves it, honey. He eats it up, and I try to make his head as big as I can because what happens is he continues doing more. He wants to do more instead of saying, "Oh," instead of nitpicking and finding things what he did wrong.
Yeah.
How he should have did it better. You know, now I'll try to figure out things I can say to him to make him want to continue doing it. You know, and not putting too much on him. Not trying to put too much work or responsibility. You know how when you want something done, you want it done like I want it done right now. You know, try to give him that time and space to do, because I'm telling you now, I don't know. I'm just gonna be honest. You know, we as women, we want things done right now. It's like if you want a man to do it, he gonna do it on his time.
Right.
Now, if you want a little boy to do it, you want the little boy to do it when you tell him to do it, when you want it done. But when you get a man, he's going to tell you quick. He's going to do it when he's ready to do it, because what he's doing is he's trying to figure out what parts are needed, where he's going to go, what all need to be done. But we just figure it out. We done figured it out. We figured you can go right there to Lowe's. You can go get this a glue, and you can just stick that stuff on there. And those men, like my husband, he's trying to measure it out. He want to make sure when he fixes it that first time, it's fixed. He don't have to keep going back. And see, that's my problem. I want something fixed, and I want it fixed right now. And then, you know, a few months later, it's torn up again. But that's because I wanted it done in the time that I wanted it done, rather than waiting for him to do it. So that's some of the things I look for in a man. You know, I want him to understand what needs to be done. And sometimes when I want stuff done a certain way, to him to already know within himself, because he's confident who he is, knowing it's gonna be done how I want it done, when it's gonna be done. And I know she want it done right now, but she don't know what she really wants. She don't know what has to take place and what needs to be done to get this thing fixed. She just want it done, and that's just what a lot of us women are, because we don't know no better. You know, so with my husband, he helps me in that area. We don't know any better, honey. Some of us don't. I just know I want it fixed. Because if I knew how to fix it, I want to ask him, I would do it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So if I want him to do it, he's trying to figure out how to do it. And because I feel like he's not moving when I want him to do it, he's not moving in my timing. You know, now I'm frustrated. You know, now But if you want a man, you gotta wait for that man to do it in his time.
Or do it yourself.
And with me, I make a mess of it. I'm just being honest, and I want it to look pretty, and because it looks pretty, I mean it's done right. What is your take, Queen Tina? What is and looking for a man, and a relationship, and what are some of the things that you want, and what are some of the things that maybe some women look for in a man? But give me your take and your opinion on it.
Yes, ma'am. You know, now that we've gotten older, you know, we look for more in a man now than we was younger. So now, you know, we want that faithful man,
right?
The honest man,
yes.
One that's not with games,
right?
And consistency, you know,
right?
Of the man. for him to keep doing whatever he did to get us
to
get
right.
He need to continue.
Continue that.
Continue
Right,
that.
continue that.
Yes.
Right. Oh, I'm glad you said that. So, if he swooned you, like called you, text you, say how much he love you, he miss you, he miss your voice, get right. I see that, Queen Kay.
Keep gonna get on.
Keep that going.
Keep going.
The same thing with us women. Because I'm telling y'all, honey, I did a whole lot of stuff when I got ready, when I got with my husband. I'm thinking back on it. We'll sit back and see what those men are not doing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But what were some of the things that we were doing when we got with our man? Because like I'm married now, and just in hindsight, just looking back at it now, it's like, girl, did you know you watched, what you ate, what time you ate?
Yes,
you weren't the size that you are now. You was much smaller.
Oh, yes, I was.
You watch what you wore at nighttime. Made sure you cooked certain foods. Made the house was clean and certain temperature for him, and made sure that you wore certain clothes. And you fixed yourself up. So I didn't go to bed with my hair braided back and and freezes and joggers or the long nightgown and I didn't wear all that stuff to bed. But now, honey, I wear anything and everything to bed. Forget about that. What were some of the things that you did to keep the relationship going? But we get mad because that man done got stale. But what about you?
Right.
Have you gotten a little stale?
Yeah,
Are you still doing the same things that you were doing when you got with that man? So you can sit and look at him. But what about you? Have you been playing your part? Have you been keeping it going in the relationship? Because I was that one that candlelight dinners, cook for him, make sure his food was ready. I'm talking about warm. So by the time he get in from work or whatever, the food was ready, and I was ripe and ready too. I'm talking about atmosphere set, babies clean, house clean, babies will sleep. Yeah, because we got to have, that time. Or I took my baby to the babysitter. And then we dated. We actually dated. We talked and we was nice to each other. Now.
And let's not forget that he don't need another mother.
Oh,
yes,
right. He done been raised, right.
He don't need another mother.
Oh, wow. I'm glad you said that.
That's right.
Right, you don't need another mother. So I want to come home to you talking to me, and then you're talking to me in a kind of way. You're talking to me like I'm a child.
Right.
Well, I'm not your child. I am your man. I'm your king. I'm your Boaz. I'm your man. So you need to talk to me like I am a man, period. Wow. Okay, did I just get spanked? Did she just
step on our toes?
Okay, should we say ouch?
Ouch.
Ouch. Okay, thank you for that, Queen Tina. You're welcome. Listen, because Queen Tina has been married before.
That's right.
She's single now.
Yes.
Okay, so she
Single
knows
to mingle.
Right. Singing what?
Ready to mingle.
Single ready. All right, Kings, that's
the right one.
Right, the right one. So, and from what we can hear and what we hear now, she knows how to take care of a man, okay? So don't sit and don't play with it. Don't be coming at these queens now. They have been single for a few years, and then think you're going to walk up on them in a kind of way and they don't have your game on point. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk, a little.
Don't come with the game, period. Anyway,
right.
Come correct.
Come correct. Right. Come with your A game.
Yeah.
Come your best. So you
ready to settle down, ready to be honest, ready to be loyal. Right. She don't want no games.
Right, because if you get with a woman such as Queen Tina, has a job, so she's independent, has her own vehicle, has her own home, stuff paid for. So you got somebody who's pretty much settled and ready. You're not getting a young woman who's living in an apartment, just got a fresh car, don't know if she's coming and going, maybe got a bunch of babies. We talking about a grown woman here. So when you come to the table, know what you're bringing to the table, because we already know what she's bringing to the table. Okay, so the same kind of woman that you're looking for, you need to be that kind of man, and vice versa. With women, the same kind of man that you're looking for, that's the kind of woman that you need to be. Right. Because if you don't want to get a man who's about that grind or working and making that money and getting out there and hustling, and you're someone who's rather laid back and you want to sit home and watch TV and stuff like that. But if that's the kind of woman that he wants, then that's what it is. But you got to be able to appreciate and accept him for who he is, and don't try to change him. If that's who he is and you accepted him for who he is, you like him for who he is, don't wait till you get in a relationship and you want to make and mold and change him to be something that he's not. If you accepted him, you accepted him the way he is now, don't wait till you get in a relationship and try to I want you to dress like this. I don't want you to sit like that. And I want you to talk like this. And don't act like that when you get around my parents. But sister, you wanted him then. You was with him. But now, you know, you kind of seen him, you know, actually he was like that anyway. Maybe
you knew how he was when you got him.
And you probably knew. And then maybe he was disguised. And that's why you got to date. That's why you have to date.
Right.
Because when you jump into these relationships, you don't know how these men really are for real. Because we'll get in a relationship, date them for a few months, and then, you know, maybe in a few years, I don't know, and then marry them. And then you realize this is a mess. But that joke probably was a mess when you met him. You were just so blinded by love.
Yes,
or blinded by
love. Yes.
or maybe you want to be in a relationship. You know. And so you accepted that, but not knowing once you marry him, you are now entangled and entwined in that relationship. You just can't jump out of it because you know he's not what you wanted. But he was that way when you got with him. So you. Not saying that you stuck, but you got to work with that. You got to stay in that relationship. Don't try to change him. You try to work with him, you know, just as well as you don't want him to try to change you and make you something that you're not. You know, I just don't understand. I guess I do understand, you know, we just so busy wanting to be in a relationship, just want to have somebody in our life because we're tired of being lonely.
There you go.
I
commend tired of the game.
Right. And I commend single women, you know, and single men that says, I don't want to get in a relationship because I'm looking for that particular man, so I'm saving myself and I just don't want to jump in relationships from man to man. I got children watching me and I just don't want that in my life. I've done it. I'm just ready to get a man that's going to accept me for who I am, a man who knows who he is, a man who, and I know who I am, and there's just some things I'm not going to accept and tolerate. I'm just not doing that. So I commend women who are sitting back and just saying, I don't have to have a man to define me. I don't have to be in a relationship. I am fine by myself until that right man comes along. But now also be open, like Queen Tina, you know, beautiful. She, you know, ready single and ready to mingle, you know, but at the same time she's not out there desperate for a relationship, desperate for companionship, desperate for conversation. She's like, I can talk by myself. Matter of fact, I can keep my own self entertained. You know, but you just have to know, you know, what you're looking for. I mean, that is powerful. I mean, that is something, you know, I really commend single women, commend single men that are out there just waiting for that right relationship to come, that right woman, a right man to come along. And in dating, you know, when you dating a man or dating a woman, just getting to know them. Right. Exactly. Don't do like I did. Now, you want to talk about your past relationship, what the last man did to you and stuff like that, putting all that stuff out there. Maybe just get to know that individual. Be ready to date. So maybe you need to settle down before you try to jump in another relationship. Get yourself right. Healed.
There you go. You hit it on the head.
Queen.
Hit it on the head.
You got to heal before you can move forward.
That's right. You hit it on the head.
Because if you don't, you will bring all that stuff
into the next relationship.
And then, wow. Y'all got that. I know y'all did. Y'all got that. You got to heal so that you don't bring that baggage, all that pain and hurt into the next relationship. Because I thought, baby, since I was celibate for 5 years, I thought I was good. Soon as I got with the husband I have now, I was telling about all the stuff that I went through because I never vented. I didn't talk to anybody about it. I held it in, and I was by myself for 5 years. But what did you get out of those 5 years you by yourself? You didn't get no healing. Held it all in. You know, didn't seek help because y'all know it's us people. We don't feel like we need to go talk to a psychologist. We don't need to go talk to a counselor. We don't need any help. I'm fine. You know, I'm good. You know, I don't cry and I'm superwoman kind of attitude. And that's what I was. Plumb ignorant.
Yes.
Plumb ignorant. But we get in these relationships and we pour all of our heart out to this man. And then you wonder why 4 or 5 years later, what the last man did to you, he did to you. You didn't heal from it, so you were kind of expecting. You were kind of expecting what the last man did to you for him to do it. So you actually brought that into the relationship, and that's how come you end up having the same issues. And maybe you are different. Maybe you got the man that you have, and maybe he's the same man from the last man because you are attracting that what's in you. You are attracting that from that man. That man, you know, has the same thing in you from what the last man did. I can't get the words out, but you attract what's in you. And so you attracted that man, and he was attracted to your vulnerability. He was attracted to your insecurities, you know. And so now you're telling him about all of the pain that you've experienced and went through, and he said, now I got me somebody that I can take advantage of somebody that wants some affection and attention, so I can talk to her in a kind of way, treat her in a kind of way. She's just gonna accept it. And so that's one of the things you got to do. You got to heal from that. And while you by yourself alone, heal from it. Talk to someone. Get that stuff out of your system. Be ready when you're starting. So you're talking about dating. Be ready to date. Be ready. So just in case that man or that woman is ready to get married, you'll be in a state to get married. Right. So you'll get to know them, not them get to know your pain and all this stuff and bitterness and anger that you because if you're not careful, what you experience in that last relationship, you're gonna make them pay for that, and they haven't done anything wrong. Or if you see a little sign of what the last man did to you, and this man, you're gonna leave a good man. You're gonna ruin the relationship. You know, so you gotta heal from that. You know, so that's a lot. That's a lot. When you're looking for a man, looking for companionship, you're looking for, you know, someone to love you. You got to first heal from that, so they don't love your pain and mistreat you and things of that nature.
And it's okay to be alone until you heal.
You heal, it's okay to be alone until you heal. So when you get in that relationship, you can now get to know that person.
Yeah.
And they can get to know you,
and
then you won't be laying all your cards out there, exposing all of your stuff, and you know. And if you heal from that, then you won't be attracting those same trifling men, those same men that's looking for a weak, vulnerable woman that appears to be strong and independent, but she really weak and insecure.
And all men are not the same.
And all men are not the same.
There are good men.
Right, there are good men out there. Right, there are good men out there. But you just have to heal from it. You have to heal from your past relationships and some things that you did and some things that was done to you in your last relationship. Don't take that baggage into that next relationship. That's why you have to heal. Because moving forward, a good man gonna come along. And you're gonna miss him because you messy and you're messed up. You got toxic stuff inside of you. You got pain and hurt, bitterness and anger, frustration in you, and you're going to take it out on that next man. He's going to run off because he's a good man. He's somebody who's stable, sound, solid, know who he is, secure in who he is. You're going to run that good man off and run him off into the arms of another woman. Because you don't know how to take care of him or treat him. And he see your wounds, and he'll put it with it as long as he can. Then the wife says, I can't tolerate it because she need help. And I'm not the one that can help her. I'm not the one that's assigned to help her. I just can't do it. She need to go get help. She should have got help before she got with me, wasting my time. You know, so that is... I didn't mean to go on that rampage. I didn't mean to go out there like that. But I was feeling that thing because I've been there. You know, I'm not talking from somebody else's experience. I'm talking about my own experience. And I, you know, looking back on it, like how many men did I get with and ran off because of my attitude? You know, saying things to them because the last man hurt me, and then saying to him, if I see a little bit of what the last man did to me, I see that in you, I'm going to leave you. You're going to get out of my life and you're going to have to go. I did that. That is crazy. Because the last man hurt me. And if I see just a little bit of that in the next man, a little bit of, but you know, it's going to, okay, maybe he's going to look a little like the last man. Maybe he's going to turn his head like the last man. Oh,
you're going to leave because of that?
You remind me of the last man. Boy, he did that to me. Ignored me.
Oh,
and maybe he just saying, oh my goodness, where is she? And so he turned his head like, I want to say something to her, but I'm
scared to say something.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So we'll sit there, honey. We'll look for any little sign of that last man.
Right.
And because we're not healed, we're in a new relationship, a good one, we're looking for all the signs that will say, oh, you're too good to be true. We'll try to find ways to sabotage that good relationship. We'll find ways. We'll do things to try to sabotage it. Unknowingly sabotage it, you know? Looking for ways that you're too good to be true. You know, is the real you in there somewhere? I know you in there. Go, come on out.
With the real you, please stand up.
Right. So, Queens, that concludes our topic of discussion today, talking about what we look for in men. I really enjoyed that. I got a lot of little nuggets out of that. Even some things I didn't know was inside of me that got stirred up and came out, and you know, I might have exposed a little too much, but I just thought, hey, we're trying to help somebody.
Right.
So y'all don't get caught up in the same rut that we got caught in. If anything that we said sounds familiar, or if y'all find yourself in it, get out of it. Because you don't want to get caught up in a relationship and it's toxic, it's not good, or if you're in a relationship and you're trying to change the man, he's trying to change you, you don't want to take him around your family, he embarrassed you or you embarrass him, you know. As soon as you see the first sign of something not right, don't get in it and hoping that the longer you in it, he can change it. You're going to try to change him, or you think if you get married, it's going to make things better, or if you're having the children by him, it's not. It's just going to get worse. So, queens, kings. If you are out there in a relationship and things are not going as well as planned while you're dating, get out of it. If you are in a relationship where you're married and you've been married for so long, find ways to keep the relationship going, keep the fire going, keep that fire going, keep the flames going, you know, rekindle it if you have to, you know, go out on dates. Don't forget the same things that you did to get that man or that woman. Those are the things you have to do to maintain, to keep them and maintain that relationship. Got to keep that spark going. All right, this concludes our.
And I'd like to add a little something.
Okay, go ahead, Queen.
Thank you. Most importantly, I would say to you all, the single women and men out there, if you wait on God, He will bless you with the best.
Come on, Queen. Oh, Queen, you can't stop right there, Queen. Oh my goodness.
Just opening up the door.
You just open it up.
Oh my
God. You got to go in, Queen. You can't just you got to add to that, Queen. We know God.
Right. Yeah, just wait on Him. Just wait on Him.
Just wait.
Be patient and just wait.
Just wait. Keep God first. God will direct your path. And with the power of the Holy Spirit, when that man comes, you will feel something in your spirit that puts you at ease. And even if you do see a little something that you don't like, the Holy Spirit will let you know it's still okay. Right. It is still fine. I wish we'd start off with that one first, because it's going to take God to keep that relationship going.
I started going that direction, but
you should have went, Queen. You should have went there, because it's going to take God. You can't do it without Him. That relationship will not work without God. And let me tell you something. If you make it in that relationship, things don't go the way you want to, just think about it. You know, did you take God out of the relationship?
There you go.
You know, did you stop praying? Did you stop fasting? Did you stop going to church? Because a lot of times you get in relationships,
you back up from the Lord.
Right. Things start getting good and relationship good. You're working, you get another job, you got a promotion, you know, things start getting in the way, you just stop praying. You get distractions come. So, you know, it's gonna take God. Thank y'all, Queens.
You gotta continue to let God be the third string.
Right. Keeping that relationship going and keeping it together, keeping it tight. Right. So no matter what
goes on. He's the glue to the relationship.
Right. And no matter what goes on in the relationship, it ain't gonna be easily broken.
That's right.
My God. That's a good one. Queens, y'all have anything else y'all want to add? Queen Tina, you started it now. Don't start something.
Don't finish. Don't start the fight. You can't close us down.
Come on now.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, look how she looking gentleman.
Okay, right. Let me know now. Queen Kaylin.
No, I have nothing else to say.
Okay.
Queen Tina topped it off.
Right. Oh, and I want to give a Queen Patricia Robinson. She made this shirt for me. This is me on the shirt. Queen Yolanda Mitchell, Nubian Queen. I love this shirt.
Beautiful shirt.
Before we close it out, are y'all ready for Shift
2020?
Are y'all ready?
Are y'all ready for it? Are y'all ready to see a move of God?
Are y'all ready? Shift 2020. Listen. Now we know we're gonna have a Prophet Keith McDuffie
in the house.
So if y'all have never heard of Prophet Keith McDuffie, go on Facebook. You can Google Higher Heights and Deeper Depths. HHDD, and you should be able to pull them up and see some of his sermons on there. If not, go on Higher Heights and Deeper Depths on Facebook. Mighty powerful man of God. You want to hear him on Shift 2020. It's July 18th, 2020. July 18th at Christian Fellowship Church. Okay, the service is going to start at 11 o'clock in Lake City, Florida. It's going to start at 11 o'clock a.m. Go on Brushfire or just go on Nubian Queen's website and you'll be able to scroll down and you'll be able to see the flyer. It'll take you right into into Brushfire, not Eventbrite, but Brushfire, and you'll be able to go ahead and register there. And as well as you will also be able to see, hotel reservations for Hampton Inn. So don't forget, Shift 2020. We're going to have Dr. Cindy Trim. Yes. She's going to be there. A very powerful woman of God. Yes. So if you have not heard of Dr. Cindy Trim, you can Google her as well.
Yes.
From out of Atlanta, Georgia, Dr. Cindy Trim is going to be there. Okay. So you want to go ahead and get your tickets now while they are on sale. They're going to go off sale in March. So they're right now, general admissions is $30. But if you want that close encounter with God, a close encounter, y'all need to go ahead and get that preferred seat in that VIP. It's $45, okay? It's in Lake City, Florida. You don't want to miss this shift. Seeking Him intentionally for transformation. Like, share, subscribe, and press the bell button.